Hey guys, it's Becky at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I slipped down to the house here in Casey for a couple days. I'll go back tomorrow, but I brought the laundry down and I did the laundry here because we have the dryer and I can wash it and dry it and be done. I've removed the flooring. This is the flooring that we are going to put in the den and kitchen when we get done painting. There's no point to put the brand new floor down and then paint. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll paint that trim first, but no, second. First I'm going to put ceiling white on the ceiling. Scott said he already did this, but I'm thinking if I put fresh ceiling white in the kitchen, it's going to be real noticeable in here that this is slightly older paint. So I'm just going to paint the whole thing except for that spot and that spot that Scott has to rework. I think those are the only two places that he's got to do some things to the ceiling. So I can paint everything except those two places. Everything else is good to go. Once that's painted, I'll do the trim on the doorway, and then, what is it I was gonna do? Because that's got to be done, I'm not gonna paint the walls from the blue tape to the corner and there, that little L shape there. I'm not gonna paint the walls just yet. See my sailor son? Wasn't he handsome? Now he's got that beard and everything, but anyway. I'm gonna paint the walls across the front of the fireplace and in that alcove and over to that tape. Because Scott, there's a seam right there and he says he's gotta do some work on that. And then the rest of this over here needs a little bit more sanding and it needs the wallboard primer put on. And then that'll be ready, except Scott will put the trim on. But he can do the trim after I've painted the walls. But he probably won't. He'll probably do those. He's still got to put the trim over here, but I'm going to go ahead and paint from the tape back to the tape over there. And I smeared some of the paint color on the wall just so I could see. And Greg says it looked like I was putting poop on the wall, but I like it. It's called Smoked Tan. And so if you look at the darkest right there, that's what it's going to look like when I'm done painting. Because I'll do a couple coats until it's nice and smooth. But first the ceiling. And I had to get kills around the light fixture. And I took that grate down. I know these light fixtures drop, but I could not figure out how to get them to drop to paint. And I got nervous about it, so I just taped around it. So I'm hoping I haven't gotten paint on the light fixtures, because I had taped that one too. I wish I'd had more of the wide tape like that, the green tape. Well, we'll see how it works out. I'm gonna go ahead and do from the door over back here first, over to where these two spots are in the ceiling. And then I'm going to take the plastic that's on the freezer and I'm going to tape it around the top of the cupboard so it'll come down and cover the refrigerator and stuff. Because last time I was painting, I got paint everywhere and somebody wasn't happy about it. Me and Scott were not happy about it, but I don't think he liked it that I got it on the stove a little bit. So anyhow, that's the plan. And I walked in and there's dishes waiting. Greg hadn't done the dishes, but he had a really rough night at work, I guess. So he just came home and collapsed. But right now I'm just waiting for the kills to dry. And I'll come back with an update later. Okay, I just finished cleaning out the roller and the paint pan and changing the dog's water. And the ceiling is all ceiling white now. And got that light fixture back up, and it looks like I didn't get any paint on the silver rim, and I got that back up. That's a return vent for the unit. I mean, for the section out there, because we don't heat and cool that all the time. It's on a split system, so that's how the air returns to the system. It comes through a pipe from the other room, and it always feels like hot air coming down right there. So, yeah. But you can see I hung plastic because I didn't want to get any paint on what I've already done, and I didn't want to add to my cleanup. I have tape around that light fixture and the cover off. I'm going to wash the cover before I put it back up. But I left that spot because Scott said he's got some like stucco work to do, and that's got to be, it's got to have the texture added too, so it looks, you know, like the rest of the ceiling. And then I'll paint those. So yeah, that's where it's wrapping up. I'm just looking to see if I missed any place. So tomorrow, before I head back, I'm gonna paint some sections in the tan. We'll see how far I get. There's quite a bit I could go ahead and paint, but we'll see how long it takes me. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit more, and then I'll take the plastic down for the night and put the table back in the kitchen. But yeah, I'm anxious to get this smoked tan on the wall to see how it looks. So I think it'll look really good with the cabinets. Really good. So yeah, that's my one-day accomplishment. So I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll check with y'all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to show y'all something. If you're painting a ceiling late at night and your only light source has to be on, be prepared. Okay, I'm going to turn that light off. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I missed a spot right there, and then there's another spot over there that I couldn't see because the light was so intense from the overhead light that it messed me up. So I got to do some more, and I have used almost 2 gallons of paint just in these 2 rooms. I'm probably putting it on thicker, but it looks really nice. So I'm okay with spending the money to do it. All the money we spend and the time on products and the time we put into it is sweat equity. And when you pay somebody else to do it, you lose that money. So Scott and I are big do-it-yourselfers. So yeah. So first thing this morning is touch up the ceiling in the den portion of it all. So let me do that, and then we'll paint some walls hopefully, and then I'm going to have to get back to Greenville. Okay, so as you can see, I got the table and everything back in place. I painted from there to there, just like I said I was going to. And the reason I did not paint all the way to the floor or all the way to the ceiling is we're going to put a white trim around the top and a baseboard trim on the bottom. So that's why I didn't paint all the way down, because that'll be covered. And then that's where Scott's got to make repairs. And then I started painting again on the fireplace. So as you can see, I got all of that all the way around to there. I still got to take the tape off from around that. When I come down again, I'm going to take that cover off and take it outside and scrub it. That's just built up dust. And I've got to take the tape off that and put the glass back up. But other than that, I need to make a quick run to the store, and then I'll be ready to... I want to go ahead and get the things that we'll need to eat over the weekend so that we don't have to make that stop And in that way, maybe we can wait and come down early Saturday morning and let Scott rest after working all day on Friday. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an update of what I've got done. I'm going to have to pack up or move all this stuff so we can work in that corner, but I'm not going to do that today. I don't have enough time. So yeah, I feel like I got quite a bit done. I painted all of the ceiling and about maybe a half, maybe a third of the walls. That one still needs work and priming. There's no walls to paint in the kitchen portion. So I got that little bit. Yeah, maybe I did do half, because then I got that to that. And Scott's still got some sanding and fixing, and we got to put the wallboard primer on there. And wonder what color I should paint the door. I might just paint it a nice crisp white to match the trim. And we'll see. I was hoping to get the screens ripped off from the porch since they're just hanging there tattered anyway, but that's not going to happen. I need to not worry about what I didn't do and focus on what I did accomplish. So this is quite a bit. And battery's about to die, so I'll catch up with you guys when I get back to the cottage. Bye.